देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं
ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 16, Verse 17. Let me share the screen. Canto 1, Chapter 16, Verse 17. Are you able to see the screen? Hare
Yes,
Krishna,
sir.
am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tasyaivam vartamanasya purvesham vrittim anvaham Nati dhure kailascharyan yad asitan nibodhame tasyaivam vartamanasya purvesham vrittam Nati dure kilascharyan Yad asitan nibodhame. Priti Rupini.
Tasyaivam
vartamanasya
purvesham vrittim anvaham nati dure kilascharyan yad asitan
nibodhame. Translation purport by His Divine Grace by Charanavinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Oh, it's only reading, no purport. Okay. Synonyms. Tasya of Maharaja Parikshit.
Tasya of Maharaja Parikshit.
Evam thus.
Thus.
Vartamanasya, remaining absorbed in such thought. Purvesham, of his forefathers. Vrittim, good engagement. Anvaham, day after day. Na, not. Ati dure, far off. Kila, verily. Ascharyam, astonishing.
Ascharyam, astonishing.
Yet that
Yet that
Asit was.
Asit was.
Tat, which.
Tat, which.
Niboda, know it.
Nibodha, know it.
Me, from me.
May, from me.
Translation, please repeat after me. Now you can hear from me
Now you may hear from me
of what happened while Maharaja Parikshit was passing his days
of what happened while Maharaja Parikshit was passing his days,
hearing of the good occupations of his forefathers
hearing of the good occupations of his forefathers,
and being absorbed in thought of them.
and being absorbed in thought of them.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 16, verse 18. Dharma padaikena charan
Dharma padaikena charan
vichayam upalabhyagam
vichayam upalabhyagam
pruchati smarshru vadanam
pritchati smashru vadanam
vivatsam iva mataram.
vivatsamiva mataram.
Dharma padaikena charan
Dharma padaikena charan
vichayam upalabhyagam
vichayam upalabhyagam
pruchati smarshru vadanam
pritchati smashru vadanam.
Synonyms. Dharma, the personality of religious principles.
Dharma, the personality of religious principles.
Pada, leg.
Pada, leg.
Ekena, on one only.
On one only.
Wandering.
Wandering.
Vichayam, overtaken by the shadow of grief.
Vichayam, overtaken by the shadow of grief.
Upalabhya, having met.
Upalabhya, having met.
Gam, the cow.
Gam, the cow.
Prichati sma, asked.
Prichati sma, asked.
Ashruvadanam, with tears on the face.
Ashru vadanam, with tears on the face.
Vivatsam, one who has lost her offspring.
Vivatsam, one who has lost her offspring.
Iva, like.
Iva, like.
Mataram, the mother.
Mataram, the mother.
Translation, please repeat after me. The personality of religious principles, dharma.
The personality of religious principles, dharma,
was wandering about in the form of a bull.
Was wandering about in the form of a bull.
And he met the personality of earth in the form of a cow.
And he met the personality of earth in the form of cow.
Who appeared to grieve like a mother.
Who appeared to grieve like a mother.
who had lost her child.
Who had lost her child.
She had tears in her eyes.
She had tears in her eyes.
And the beauty of her body was lost.
And the beauty of her body was lost.
Thus the Dharma questioned the earth and
Thus
Dharma questioned the earth as follows. Purport. The bull is the emblem of it is to be people of the world are also in a joyful mood. The reason is that the bull helps production of grains in the agricultural field and the cow delivers milk, the miracle of aggregate food values. The human society therefore maintains these two important animals very carefully so that they can wander everywhere in cheerfulness. But at the present moment in this age of Kali, both the bull and the cow are now being slaughtered and eaten up as foodstuff by a class of men who do not know the Brahminical culture. The bull and the cow can be protected for the good of all human society simply all affairs. Of such culture, the morale of society is properly maintained, and so peace and prosperity are also actions are prominent.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, sir.
My screen is visible or not?
No, sir.
My computer internet is lost. Let me again do that. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 16, verses 17, 18. Okay. Share screen. You're able to see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Hari Om Tatsatoma Jnanativinandasya Jnanam Janashalakya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Pataka Swamini Dinamine Namo Acharya Padaya Nithai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakatha Thamadaya Nagara Gramatharine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Dinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavade Paschatya Satarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Gopala Govindaram Sri Madhusudhanam Mukham Karoti Vachalam Pangulangai Tegiri Matripata Mahamanda Sri Guru Dinatarinam Paramanda Madhav Sri Chaitanya Mishwaram Hari Tatsat. So, very beautiful words again here. How the bull and the cow representing Dharma and earth respectively. Dharma Padaikena Charan. We are saying in the first line of this verse, Pada Ekena. That is called Padaikena. So, in this Kali Yuga, religious principles of human society is supposed to be only 1/4. And there are 4 yugas, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. In the Satyuga, people were very religious. They are Paramahamsas. All of them were Paramahamsas, so enlightened, elevated in religious principles, and they used to live for 1 lakh of years. Their lifespan duration was 1 lakh years. As the religious principles are reducing with the course of time, so many other things are also reducing, of which the duration of life, bodily strength, mercifulness, memory, in this way, we are becoming almost on the level of animals. So, 1/4 religious principles means practically nobody is following religion. But still there is a section they follow. Just like Vaishnavas, Krishna conscious people, they are all over the world. At least at the present moment, we are seeing. And in India, there are millions. And other countries also, it's spreading. So, Dharma Pada Ekena Charan. The bull is the symbol of religious principles and the cow is the mother. There are 7 kinds of mothers in the Shastra. Adau Matha Guru Patni Brahmani Raja Patnika Dhenur Dhatri Tatha Prithvi Sapta Eta Matarasprata. Real mother, Adau Mata, and Guru Patni, the wife of Guru. This means that even Grihastha, he can become Guru. There is no such restriction that only sannyasi will become Guru. Provided he knows the science of Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has told already, Kiba Vipra Kiba Shudran, Nyasike Nanaya, E Krishna Tattva Veta, say Guru Haya. It doesn't matter what he is. Kiba Vipra, I may be a Brahmana, but born in a Brahmana family. Generally, a Brahmana born in a Brahmana family, he becomes Guru. Brahmana is supposed to be the Guru of other castes. Not supposed, that's the factually. Without becoming Brahmana, nobody can become Guru. Just like without passing the BA examination, nobody can enter into the MA examination or law college. So, similarly, there is restriction. Without being a Brahmana, qualified Brahmana, Satya, Samadhama, Titiksha, nobody is allowed. No fools, no knowledge, and he becomes Guru and incarnation of God. No. Because people don't know what is Dharma. They want to be cheated. So there are so many cheaters and they want to be satisfied. So, therefore it is called Dharma Pada Ekena. The actually religious principle is lost in this age of Kali. And without becoming religious, there is no human society. This is animal society. That's the distinction between animal and man. After all, the cats and dogs, they have no church, they have no temple, they have no mosque. They are naked, loitering in the street, having sexual intercourse on the street. There is no restriction. Live like anything, do like anything. That is animal life. Dharmena hina pashabhet samana. If religious principles are not accepted, there is lacking in the human society. So then it becomes hell. Nara. Nara means hell. Narakayupa. So Nara means hell. So religious principles required. And by religious principle, one can become perfect in spiritual consciousness. Religious principle means to understand what is God. That is religious principle. The human life is meant for that purpose only, to know God. Knowledge. Veda. Veda means knowledge. So Vedaishcha sarvai aham eva vedya. Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, 15th verse. Vedaishcha sarvai aham eva vedya. It is said, knowledge, advancement of knowledge means ultimately to know God. That is knowledge. To become a first-class carpenter, that is not knowledge. That first-class carpenter you will find among the animals also. They can birds also. There are even birds who could do the carpentry work of just scratching on the wood. So I don't know whether that bird is here in every country, but we have in India. So in India, there is one class of bird, what is that called? Bobby something. They manufacture their nest in such a nice way, carpentry work. You will be surprised, So they don't learn from the school, college, what is carpentry, but they can do it still. So this advancement of knowledge, these factories and other things, they're all Shudra's business. That's not Brahmana's business, Shudra. Therefore, in this age, in the Kali Yuga, it is said, Khalau Shudra Shambhava, Vyasadeva, in the Skanda Purana said. The whole population is Shudra. There is no Brahmana, there is no Kshatriya, there is no Vaishya. Shudras are doing this. Just like a Shudra, low class, fourth class, he is officially acting as priest and is sanctioning homosex. Yes, I give you my blessing. Be married man to man. See? A Shudra who has no knowledge and is saying animal has no soul. That means Shudra, he has no perfect knowledge of anything. Why animal has no soul? Here it is said that Vivatsam ivamataram smashru vadanam. So the cow mother was crying, tears falling down. And why? Vivatsa, her calf was taken away or dead. I have seen it personally also many times in New Vrindavana. Also, when they purchased one cow during Srila Prabhupada time in New Vrindavana, Srila Prabhupada has personally witnessed this. They purchased one cow and she was crying because her calf was taken away and already killed. And this ISKCON people in New Vrindavana, they purchased that cow in New Vrindavan. And in New Vrindavan, they gave protection to the cows. So Srila Prabhupada has witnessed it. She was crying. So how do you say that she has no soul? How foolish they are. What is the symptom of having a soul? How do you deny that the animal has no soul? How much foolishness it is. What is the symptom of soul? The symptom of soul is consciousness. This body, your body, my body, so long the soul is there, you will feel pain and pleasure, consciousness. If I pinch your body, if you are living, then you will feel pain. But when the soul is gone, if I chopped off the body also, you will not protest. That is the difference. So when the animal also feels the same way, just like her calf is taken away, she's crying. How can you say that there is no soul? How much foolish it is. Just see. And the Kali Yuga has become so cruel that even a cow is crying for the lost child. And human being purposely killing child, purposely, knowingly, to avoid botheration. Just see. Where is Dharma? Everything is gone. Every man is being prepared, educated as Shudra, non-religious, Milecha, Yavana, like that. So there is no improvement. There is no spiritual improvement. Tan aham vishta kruran kipami ajasram eva yonishu. Bhagavad Gita says, without religion, everyone will degrade. Degrade means, now in this life as human being, you may have some facilities, but just after death, adogachanti tamasa. Jaganya Gura Vrittista, Adogachanti Tamasa. Without religious principles, everyone will be abominable. And therefore, Adogachanti Tamasa, they are in ignorance. Tamasa means ignorance. So ignorance is bliss now. It is folly to be wise where ignorance is bliss. You see, if we talk nonsense, then many people will accept. But if we are preaching Krishna consciousness, God consciousness, they do not take very much care. Oh, this is primitive. Only the old fools, they will take part in this. So ignorance is bliss at the present moment. To remain in darkness, that is advancement of knowledge. And to be enlightened, that you are not this body, you are spirit soul, you are within this body, and on account of accepting this material body, you are in trouble. The death is there. That is not the death of the soul, but of the body. This is advancement of knowledge. What is the difficulty? Ashangyam Purusha Tatha Dehantara Prapte Dhirastatra Namuhyati. Second chapter Bhagavad Gita, 13 words. This knowledge is already there in the Vedas. Anyone can take advantage. But they think that to remain fool, that is advantage. Ignorance is bliss. It is folly to be wise. So dharma pada ekena charan. At the present moment, the society, the human society, not cats and dog society, human society, they have lost 75% of the religious life. 75. That 1% has to be seen in some poor society like that. Otherwise, it's finished. Dharma pada ekena charan vichayam upalabhyakam. Just see. So the cows at this present ages are very, very sorry always. They know where cows are maintained, raised. They understand that after a few days, I'll be sent into the slaughterhouse. I'll be killed. She knows. Therefore, they do not supply sufficient milk. Because if one is very sorry mood, so he cannot eat nicely, he cannot sleep nicely, he cannot work nicely. But during Maharaja Yudhishthira's time, the cows were so happy that in the grazing ground from the milk bag, milk was dropping and the grazing ground became muddy with milk. This is not a story. This is a fact. You know, so they are not afraid of, because there was no slaughterhouse. So this loss of religious principle is going on vigorously without any restriction, and still they are thinking of good president, good rule, good government. It is a dream. It will not be possible. The nature's punishment is that urdhvam gachanti sattvastha madhye tishtanti rajasa jaganya guna vrittista adho gachanti tamasa. Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 14 verse 18 says, this is a statement. Jaganya, abominable character. You are going down, 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 because tata dehantara prapti. Dehantara. It is said that after giving up this body, you will accept another body. Now there are 84 lakh species of life, bodies available, forms available. So Krishna says, tata dehantara prapti. You will have to accept another body, but doesn't say what kind of body. There are so many types of body because there is no guarantee. That will depend on your work. Karmana daivanetrena, Srimad Bhagavatam says. As you work in this life is the preparation for the next life. So for human civilization, they should try for going, just like they are trying to go to the moon planet by Sputnik machine. That's not possible, but you can go to the moon planet, provided you qualify yourself in this life. Next life you will be promoted. That is possible. Urdhvam gachanti. It is said sattvastha. If you remain in the mode of goodness, then you will be promoted to the higher planet system. Urdhvam. Urdhvam means higher planetary system. Means long duration of life, better standard of living condition, very beautiful and God conscious. So many facilities. There is one planet. There are groups of planets. Actually, their good planet is called Satyaloka. Siddhaloka. Siddhaloka means in this planet, what you learn by yogic practice, anyone who is born, he has got all the yogic power by birth in that Siddhaloka. And that is Siddhaloka, yogic siddhi. There are 8 kinds of siddhis. Ashtanga siddhi. Anima, Lahima, Prapti, Siddhi, Ishita, Vasita, Prakamya, like that. Anima means, I have several times told, Anima means you can become the smaller than the smallest. And the Mahima means you can become larger than the largest. These are siddhis, perfections. Siddhi means perfection, not yogis, material perfection. Siddhi means simply pressing the nose, you cannot approach. That is preliminary yoga siddhi, of course. So in the Siddhaloka, those who are born, they are higher than human beings. They have got anima siddhi, lagima siddhi. And lagima siddhi means to become lighter than the feather. That is called lagima siddhi. Just like a feather floats in the air. Similarly, you can, by lagima siddhi, you can also float in the air. So in that Siddhaloka, people are so advanced that they can float in the air. And they go from one planet to another planet. That is called a Siddhaloka. So there are many facilities. In the Bhagavad Gita also it is confirmed. Not only in one place, Urdhvam Gacchati Satvastha. Urdhvam means higher planet system. Another place also Krishna is telling, Yanti Deva Vrata Devan, Pitrun Yanti Pitravrata, Bhutecha Yanti Bhutani, Yanti Madhya Gino Pimam. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 25. You go anywhere you like. Our propensity is there always, that at night we see so many stars, so many planets, or at daytime we see the sun. Sometimes we think, how we can go there? And that is natural. That is natural. But you can go there because you are feeling that, how can I go there? You have got the capacity, provided you become perfect like that. There is a process for that. Not by force that you can go to this planet by Sputnik. No, that's not possible. Urdhvam Gachanti Satvastha. If you are in the modes of goodness, automatically you will be promoted. You will be promoted. So Yanti Deva Vrtha Devan. If you treat like Deva, Devi, Deva means godly character. Then you can go to any planets where the demigods live. These are all planets. What you see, millions and millions of stars, they are all planets, and there are living entities, just like in this planet. That is also confirmed in, Brahma Samhita. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanta koti, koti svasheshava sudadi vibhuti bhinnam. So kotishu, there are millions of universes, and each universe, kotishu, yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanta koti, koti svashesha. Asesha, in each universe, there are unlimited number of planets. Take this knowledge. Those who are scientists, everything is there. That is called Veda. All knowledge is perfect. You are making research. What research can you make? Do you know how many stars? You cannot count it. But they are not fictitious. They are fact. You are daily seeing, but you cannot go there. That is called a conditioned soul. You must remain here. That is called condition. What is the advancement of science? You cannot go to other planets. You cannot live forever. You cannot stop death. You cannot stop disease. You cannot stop old age. Then what is the advancement? Simply talking nonsense. Just make a solution of this problem. I want to go to the moon planet, but I am being stopped. I am being checked. So many so-called scientists are trying, but useless. They are simply talking. I have seen a great fracture in the moon planet, and they are talking. They are making research. How the fracture they are spending after so many millions and trillions of dollars. They are now researching how the fracture came in, or they brought some dust. That's all. And these foolish rascals are being highly paid, and they are bluffing, and they are accepting. And there are some corporations. Now we are advancing in science. That's all. Even if you go moon planet, what is that? There are millions and trillions of planets. Can you go there? They calculate that go to the topmost planet, which we call Brahmaloka, it will take 40,000 of light years to go. Do they not say? For going to the topmost planet, how many years they take? Some paper says that it will take 40,000 of years, leap years. No, light years. So who is going to live for 40,000 light years? Before going to that planet, he will be 40,000 times finished. And still they are advanced. Still they are proud of advancement of knowledge. They say that in their own word, the 40,000 of years, light years it will take, and they want to expect to go there. Although the fact is, before going there, you will be 40,000 times killed. So this is ignorance. That is where ignorance is bliss here. No knowledge. This is not knowledge. Bhagavad Gita says, Yanti Deva Vrita Deva. If you become godly, good character, that good character is Krishna consciousness. A Krishna conscious man he does not even like to go to the moon planet, sun planet. Their idea is further, even far away beyond all these planets. What is that? Goloka Vrindavana. That is confirmed. Is it possible to go to Goloka Vrindavana, Krishna's planet? Yes. Krishna says, Madhyajino yanti mam. If you become my devotee, you come to me. Many places Krishna says, Tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti. So in chapter 4, verse 9 of Bhagavad Gita, if you become fully Krishna conscious, there are many places in Bhagavad Gita. Yam yam vapismaran bhavam loke tyajantyante kalevaram. Many places it is confirmed that if you understand Krishna, then at the time of death, you will think of Krishna naturally. If you are trying to understand, Kirtaniya Sada Hari, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sada means 24 hours, both day and night. If you are in Krishna consciousness, naturally at the time of death, you will think of Krishna. So that is confirmed. Yam yam vapismaran bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram. Then another place, Tyaktva deham punarjanmanaiti. Such person, Krishna conscious person who has understood Krishna, such person, after giving up this body, Tyaktva deham, deham means this body, punarjanmanaiti. He is not going to take birth again in this material world. Then what will happen to him? Mameti, he comes to me, Krishna says, immediately your soul is transferred to the spiritual world. The spiritual world, even in the material world, you cannot go to the topmost planet. And spiritual world means you have to, through the covering of this material universe, then you come to the spiritual sky, and the spiritual sky, the topmost planet is called Goloka Vrindavana. That is Krishna's planet, his home. So what this university can educate? We have got this all knowledge from the Vedas. Udvam gachanti sattvasta madhye tishthanti rajasa. So don't commit sinful life. That is not for your interest. That is for Maya's interest. Your interest is to become religious, to become Krishna conscious. So, practically at the present, nobody is religious. But by calculation in book theory, that in this age 25% or 1/4. So at least execute that facility. At the present moment, nobody can also, therefore Shastra is very lenient to the people of this age. Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that Khaler dosheni dera nastir eko mahan guna, 12th canto. That Sukadeva Goswami was describing about the symptoms of this age of Kali. How downfallen will be the people. Dosha, full of dosha, faults only. Kalir doshe, not only full, but dosha nidhe, ocean of fault. Kalir doshe nidhe rajan, astihi eko mahan guna. My dear king, I have described about the ocean of faults of this age. But there is one great boon in this age. Kalir doshe nidhe rajan, astir eko mahan guna. One great quality, one great boon in this age of Kali. That is special facility for the men of this age. Eko maha, what is that? Kirtanad eva Krishnasya mukta sangha param rajayet. Simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, he can be liberated and in turn can be transformed to the spiritual world. Kirtanad eva Krishnasya. This Krishna, Hare Krishna, specially meant for that. Kirtanad, one can say, I can chant this name, that name. God has got many names. No. God has got many names. Okay, that's all right. But when Kirtana is required, that is Krishnasya. Kirtana eva Krishna. Only Krishna's name, not any other name. You cannot say why Krishna, although Krishna says that you can chant any name, but specially says Krishna. Harir Nama, Harir Nama, Harir Nama eva kevalam. So Harir Nama, Hari means Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Kirtana Deva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Raja. So if you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then you become liberated from the contamination of so many ocean of faults of this age. Practically, you can see This Krishna consciousness society, this fun, the boys and girls are sitting and bring any number of boys and girls from outside and compare with them. Compare with them. If you are actually honest, then study. So the boys and girls who are in this Krishna consciousness movement, those who are here in the Bhagavatam class, they are not comparable outside this Krishna consciousness movement with other boys and girls. So that is the beauty of this particular purification process, and giving the original knowledge, vidya, not avidya, in the name of vidya. Thank you very much. Any questions or comments or realization, please do share with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you very much for the association. So tomorrow we'll resume our Srimad Bhagavatam class sharp at 7:30 in the morning. Till then, Grandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai.
Patita Pansila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
One Vaishnav Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha
Kalpatarubhyascha
kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol.